Hi guys, welcome back to the Java class. In today's session, you will learn inheritance. So let us try to understand the concept of inheritance with the help of an example. For example, you would like to build a application to implement the concept of vehicle hierarchy. So here we have taken three different types of vehicles like bike, car and truck. So all these classes are independent to each other. So bike class has some properties like engine, wheels, seats and so on. In the similar way, the car has some properties and the truck class has some properties. So here, if you will observe, the bike, car and truck are sharing some common properties like bike can have engine, car can have wheels and truck can have engine, wheels, seats and so on. So how will you implement these classes? So whenever you will implement these classes, you will consider all the properties of bike separately. You will consider all the properties of car class separately, and you will consider all the properties of truck class separately. So whenever you will implement these classes separately, which have some common properties but some unique properties also. So some common properties you will implement in the bike and the car and truck, all these classes. So this will be the unnecessary overhead on the classes because we have some common properties among all these type of classes. So all these classes belongs to a vehicle, right? So here you can see all these classes belongs to a vehicle, and vehicle can have engine, vehicle can have wheels, vehicle can have seats. And if you will observe that some properties are common in each of the classes, but the bike class has the unique properties like bike has handle, the car doesn't have handle, car has the steering, and truck can have the steering but it can have the separate properties like a container. So if you will observe, all these classes are the different types of vehicles. And so what is the vehicle class here? So vehicle is a class that can have some common properties like vehicle can have engine, vehicle can have wheels, seats and lights and so on. So how will you implement the concept of inheritance? By considering the common properties also as well as the unique properties of each vehicles. So let us try to understand how will you implement the inheritance in Java. So what will you do? You will put all the common features in the vehicle class, and that will work like a parent class or the super class. But each and every independent classes like bike, the car and truck will implement their unique features. So these bike, car and truck, all these classes are known as the child classes, and all these classes will inherit the common features from the vehicles and will implement their unique features in their subclasses. So this is the way to implement the inheritance concept in Java programming language. Now, the inheritance can be of different types, like inheritance can be of single level inheritance where it can consist of one superclass and one child class. And this is the way we have a vehicle class and we have a car class, one parent and one child class. This is known as the single level inheritance. Inheritance can be multi-level inheritance where one class inherits the features from a parent class and the newly created subclass becomes the base class for another new class. So this is here you can see the car class works like a parent class for the electric car and the subclass for the vehicle class. So this is known as multi-level inheritance. Next, it can be a multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance is the property of inheritance in which one subclass have more than one superclasses. So here you can see the pickup truck. The class has two superclass, that is car and truck. So this is not possible in Java. The class cannot have multiple parent classes, and this is not allowed in Java programming language. So multiple inheritance to classes is not supported by the Java programming language. Next is the hierarchical inheritance. So in the hierarchical inheritance, the multiple subclasses inherits from a single superclass. And this is the class vehicle. We have a bike, car, and truck class. These are the multiple subclasses which are inheriting the properties of a single parent class. That is known as hierarchical inheritance. Next is the hybrid inheritance. So hybrid inheritance can be a combination of any of three types of inheritance. It may be a combination of single level inheritance, multi-level, or hierarchical inheritance. So this is about the inheritance concept and different types of inheritance in Java. So this is about for this session. In the next session, we will learn how to implement the different types of inheritance and how can you just reduce the overhead of the classes that having the common properties. So the concept of the inheritance means the properties which are common you can put in their superclasses, and in their subclasses you can inherit the common properties from the superclass, and you can implement the unique properties of the individual class also. So this is about the concept of inheritance. So in the next session, we will learn how to implement the different levels of inheritance. So we have done for the day. Thank you very much for watching this session. Have a good day. Bye-bye. We'll see you in the next class.